Hi class, I'm Dia Sandeep and I'm in 4th grade, and for my STEM Fair project, I did how does the COVID-19 vaccine work. This is my title and this is my first slide. In December 2019, I was visiting my grandparents in India when Chinese authorities notified the World Health Organization of a cluster of unusual pneumonia cases in Wuhan. We never had issues traveling during that time. The cause of the cases was identified as a new type of coronavirus, later named severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2. And the disease caused by this virus was named coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19. This is the anatomy. This is just a picture, and this is the anatomy of the virus. It says the COVID-19 virus has several features that we may be able to target with drugs to break it down and stop it entering cells. This is RNA enclosed in proteins, little squiggly parts. The spike proteins like the red bits, and the lipid membrane is like the gray outer shell. This is my second slide. And despite many efforts to contain the spread of the disease, including mandatory face mask wearing in public places, social distancing, classes going virtual/online for me and others, and implementing lockdowns in many countries, the overall number of COVID-19 cases has exceeded 343 million worldwide, with over 5.57 million deaths. Discovering and developing vaccines to fight COVID-19 has been the main objective of researchers and pharmaceutical companies. This is my third slide. Most of us in the class got the COVID vaccine. Some people might know that the COVID vaccine helps your immune system, but how? COVID vaccines help your immune system by making your immune system ready for what might be the COVID virus exposure. As many people might know, inside the COVID vaccine is dead or weak coronavirus. So by doing that, it makes your immune system ready for what might be the actual COVID virus exposure. This is my fourth slide. What is inside the COVID vaccine? Do you ever wonder what is inside the COVID vaccine? Some people may not know what is inside of the COVID vaccine, so today I'm going to explain that in a kind of detailed way. The main compound inside the COVID vaccine is ribonucleic acid, or mRNA, and the other compounds in the vaccine is potassium chloride, monobasic potassium phosphate, and many others, such as sodium chloride and dibasic sodium phosphate dehydrate. And this is a chart of the 4 main kinds of COVID vaccines. There's whole virus vaccines, subunit vaccines, viral vector vaccines, and nucleic acid vaccines. So there are 2 kinds of whole virus vaccines, and they're pretty similar. The first one is when the whole entire coronavirus is weakened with chemicals and is inside the vaccine. And the second one is an inactivated virus. And this is a weakened one, and this is the inactivated one. The inactivated one is weakened with chemicals and heat. And both of the whole virus vaccine viruses are strong enough to get an immune response, but not strong enough to fight back. A subunit vaccine is when the protein spikes, or the spikes from the virus, are inside the vaccine. A viral vector vaccine is when it's like when the COVID vaccine, like imagine that there's another virus piggybacking the coronavirus and bringing it into your body. The nucleic acid vaccine, there's 2 kinds. There's an RNA vaccine and a DNA vaccine. The RNA is the most common one. And I got the RNA vaccine, and I got Pfizer. And there's 2 main. There's Pfizer and there's Moderna. And it is possible to make a DNA vaccine, but there's not one that is civilized yet. And these are some they were supposed to be, so they're actually questions, not actually fun facts. The first question is, did you know COVID is an organism? The second question is, did you know COVID can cause pneumonia symptoms? The third question is, did you know sometimes COVID symptoms go off on its own with no treatment? That's it for my presentation. Bye.